The death of a law enforcement K-9 outraged 9 on Your Side viewers. Jeg, a DPS dog, died in a hot car in Tucson, and you demanded answers. But the state agency in charge was silent during its investigation. That's over. Now we learn more. Kevin Keaton, the first reporter on the scene that July day, brings us an exclusive update in this 9 on Your Side continuing coverage.
Jennifer, what went wrong that hot July day? We know Officer Corey Lankow forgot his K-9 partner Jeg in a sweltering patrol car. Veterinarians later euthanized the dog. But what else failed at Arizona's state law enforcement agency? How can Arizona keep this from happening again? After months of investigating Jeg's death, the Department of Public Safety has made 3 changes across all of Arizona to keep another K-9 from dying. First,
we're making sure that every vehicle that a K-9 officer ever uses will have that heat alarm system installed.
A heat alarm like the one the Pima County Sheriff's Department showed KGUN-9 in July. When it gets too hot inside, the horn honks, lights flash, windows roll down, and a fan starts up. Officer Carrick Cook says the cruiser Jeg was in, this temporary swing car, did not have an alarm. Every car now does. Secondly, Cook explains when officers found Jeg, the Tucson Dispatch Center did not immediately have the phone number of a veterinarian to call.
Unfortunately, it just took a little bit of time for our dispatcher to get that information, and actually had to call one of our K-9 handlers to obtain that information instead of being able to directly contact them and expedite getting that dog, getting Jeg to the hospital.
How long did that take, do you know?
I don't know. The timelines, I'm not sure. That won't be published until the end of, well, the middle of March or so.
Dispatchers now have a list of numbers. Finally, every officer that works with a K-9 has received training on new procedures, like never put a dog in a car without a heat alarm. When it comes to preventing another K-9 death, in general, what do you say to the public?
I can assure the public that this is not something we have taken lightly. I know for a fact that Officer Lankow feels absolutely horrible about this. We're going to make sure that this is something that will never happen again.
What we did not learn today is how DPS will punish Officer Lankow, if at all. The agency says the investigation is done, but state law allows for Lankow to appeal, and then records will be made public, and that could be in mid-March. We do know Lankow is back on the job and has not been paired with a new K-9.
Kevin, a lot of interest in what happens to the officer. What, again, did the courts decide last year? Remind us.
3 things for Lankow. First is that he had to pay a $200 fine, he had to take an animal safety class, and his animal neglect charge, 1 count of that, was dismissed.
Kevin, thanks so much. Here's the 9 on Your Side bottom line for this story. Police agencies sometimes can be pretty tight-lipped. But today, Officer Cook drove down from Phoenix just to speak with 9 on Your Side and to update you, our viewers. We'd like to thank him for his responsiveness, and we applaud DPS for taking steps to ensure this kind of accident does not happen again.